leaving the Pieros albergue this morning. It's just about gonna be light out. I didn't have a particularly early start, but I have a reservation for tonight, a little bit before Aero. So then tomorrow morning I can go up the mountain when I'm refreshed. There's the sunrise right there. Okay, I'm going up over the hill beyond Pieros. You can see the sun rising there. But I think that's Villafranca del Bierzo out there in the distance that we're seeing glimmering in the sun there. Pretty soon all the lights will be shut off. But I think that's what we're seeing there. So that's only a few kilometers away. That's the end of the stage, but I think that's where Mia and Jonas quit yesterday. They're ahead of us, but I have Victoria and Sane were in the same hostel as me. Here's the first sign for the Camino. That I've seen. They didn't even have a sign where the Camino split. Back there, I didn't see anything. So I'm taking the road hike, I guess. Great view here, just off the Camino. We're coming off this road, and there's a rest area here, out in the middle. That's great. That's wonderful. That it's out in the middle. Sometimes they have the rest areas right next to the town. It's like, what's the point? We're going into the town anyway to eat instead of at a cafe. Okay, that there's one of the most photographed houses on the Camino. And we're supposed to meet up with the other route of the trail, the other version. So maybe we'll see more pilgrims on that. But I'm just clunking along this morning. I'm not in gear whatsoever. We've had a tractor come by. I think he's coming out. He was going to get ready for a bunch of people to pick grapes. I think that's what's been going on the last, couple of days, especially on the weekend. This is Sunday. When people are off of work, they come out and help the farmers pick grapes. We're at the spot where the two variants come together right here. And it says Remo right there on the sign. Wow, he's famous all over the world. Here's a place you can come for a massage, and evidently it's a place you can stay overnight. And that is not Villafranca del Bierzo. I think as soon as we get down here, we're going to see it in front of us with this in front of us, not over to the left. I thought that was the town for the longest while, but it's not. I think it's more straight ahead here. Although, oh wait, I am seeing houses down in this valley and a church. And downhill here, the trees are kind of hiding the town, but feels good just to be going downhill for a ways. I feel like I'm getting my rear in gear a little bit. Beautiful church over houses along the river, and here's another church right here. Wow. Oh, what do you know? There's a quilter's cabin here. Patchwork quilts. That sounds like, yeah, straight from the United States. And down here looks to be some type of old fortress here. Looks pretty cool. This is what why the town's here is they had a nice fortress to defend themselves. Oh, look at that. Okay, this has been a steep street, and this is probably why bicycles shouldn't come down this way. So there's a big staircase here, and then down at the bottom here, it looks like we're going to the right. This is a fairly big town that pops up all of a sudden that you don't see very good. Here looks like we're looking for a place for breakfast, but it doesn't look like this place is open for breakfast down here. But we'll see what happens around the corner. Okay, I'm at the Soul Cafe in Villafranca del Bierzo, and I'm having a tortilla and a ham sandwich. Though what I wanted to show you, there's money on the wall here. People just put their pennies, their nickels on the wall here, and they stay on the wall, I guess. Imagine some must drop off from time to time. And there's the place I had breakfast. It was good. Normal tortilla, and I had a little ham sandwich or tapa or whatever you want to call it. It was good. A bunch of other pilgrims in there. I still got, it's early in the morning, and I'm heading towards Osaburo, but I'm not going to make it there today. What I planned was to stop before it. I'm still doing 27 or 28K, and I'm going to stop before it and do the climb tomorrow morning. It looks like there's a cool town building coming up. Okay, we're passing by the convent of Saint Maria right there, and we have this rock that's shooting out water right here, a fountain. That's a little different. I haven't seen something like that. I think we're just kind of coming down here. There's a river, and I think we're going in a valley between the mountains here. I think that's what's going on for a while. We're going to be down in the valley next to a road where there's two other routes that you can take to go up the hill. Needless to say, I'm not all that interested in going up the hill, so I'm going to stick with the route down by the highway in the valley. This is the church of the San Maria, and we're going down to see if it's open. I haven't been going in the churches very much lately. They've all been closed, and I'm hitting it wrong. My wife's pilgrim says I'm off the Camino, but there's a sign for it right there. And nevertheless, I'm heading down towards it, it looks like. And we've got a cool bridge down here. So it seems to think that it is straight, meaning straight across that bridge, Camino de Santiago. And there's some sort of traffic jam on the bridge. Unbelievable. I don't know what's going on. Okay, it wasn't the traffic. It wasn't a traffic jam. It is actually a stoplight on the bridge here. And we're coming up here. You know, it's starting to look a little bit more mountainous here. So, and there's the river down there. And looks to be a bicycle path. But here's a pilgrim. Maybe I'll ask an old bridge we're going across. So we'll see what happens up here. Very cool. Do you want me to take your picture, sir? You want me to take your picture?
No.
Oh, you just want a picture of the bike. Okay. Well, there's a beautiful view of the river. And this is the other way. And they have little cutouts here so you can walk out and view the river. Ooh, that looks like it's down there quite a ways. So I got a little vertigo of just a half a second. This appears to be another convent and church here all together in one that we're passing by. A lot of stuff like that. I'm just following the crowd, but the problem with that is there's 3 different routes out of this town. You could follow them on the wrong route and you could be going up the mountain. So gotta be aware of that. Look at this, the mountain's right on top of your house. To me that'd be a little scary that some rock could fall down. Maybe it does. Maybe they have some sort of guard or something in back of their house protecting it. But apparently we passed the spot where it splits off to the mountain. So otherwise we'd be going up that way. So we're staying down here in the valley. This little river right here is our friend. It's a good shot of Villafranca del Bierzo right there. Here's a little rest area. I can't hardly imagine doing this route that's on top of the hill. Oh my God. That looks like it would be very, very strenuous. Instead of we're doing this route here, where it's kind of going in the notch along the river. But I'm starting to get warmed up. So the next video, I probably have my hat off. It looks like we're joining with another highway, a faster highway. Looks to be a tunnel over here, where they go through the mountain in the tunnel, and it comes out here. And it's like a bigger 4-lane highway. So it's called the N6. And we're going towards a Coruna. Evidently, here comes a bus. There appears to be a 3rd tunnel right here. Here they have a net. They keep rocks from falling on the road, I guess. And just look at the size of this mountain here. We're taking the low route, and it's been pretty demanding. I can't imagine taking the high route. Oh my Lord. But took a bunch of stuff off, and now I'm on the verge of being cold. But I'm sure if I keep walking, I'll warm up. Right, the river's still down there. It must be a fast falling river, so we came up quite a ways. And here is the highway way up above us here. But here it looks like they cut the hill. And over here, they cut the hill down to make the freeway, or the 4-lane highway. That must have been some doing. Look at how sheer that is right there. Since I got this wall here and paved service, I decided to walk backwards for a way. I usually walk backwards a ways every day. Just to use different muscles. Don't go that far. Maybe 75 yards or something like that. Got a nice wall here. I was doing some stretches against the wall. Okay, I guess that's good enough. Wow, I still can't imagine going the route on top of the mountain. That would be just incredible. Okay, the river's still right there. But we seem to be going the wrong way, so we seem to be going downhill. And this is almost like too scary here. You know, coming down in this, with these steep mountains next to us. Holy cow. We got the freeway way up above us. That's incredible. Incredible engineering feat there. Getting this freeway down here between the mountains. Now first the tunnels, then the huge bridges. It's incredible. Okay, we got another spot where the river is down below us and the interstate's way up above us. I thought we'd be coming into town pretty soon, but I don't know. You can't see that far because now we have lots of trees, but we'll see. It said something about tourism or information. Here's another one of these signs. I think that means information, and it's coming up to someplace where you can get information. So I thought that would be soon. It looks like the Camino is taking a right up here and crossing the highway. All right, here's the cemetery right here. A very steep cemetery. And we're coming into this town. I think it's Pieros, something like that. And we do have the freeway right to our left here. It's kind of down at our same level where before it was way high. So I'll probably stop at this town. I'll probably stop at every town. Pieros looks like a pretty rough town so far. Pretty rough. But down here we got the flower lady. Here. Likes flowers. It's really good. Adding some colors to the town. All sorts of flowers. This looks like some sort of cafe here, but it's not open. And we got more flowers and a Cheerios box. And down here's a pilgrim looking at his feet. So got a variety of things going on here. But I was gonna stop in for a Coke if there was a cafe open. There just doesn't seem to be a cafe open unless it's around the corner down here. And here's where they got the gutters right next to the house again, like in Brigette. So right there. Finished with that street. Now we're going next to the highway again here. And this building looks shot right here. But there looks like some houses that are being habitated. Here's the river down here. There's a bridge across the river. But we're still next to the river. There's a sign. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, it's just been graffitiized. I thought maybe one of those spiral rock formations was coming up. And no, that's the graffiti on the... We got the big 4-lane highway coming up that we're going under again. Here's the river again right there. And here's another spot where we're going underneath the freeway here. Wow, there's a lot of cement involved with this. This must have been quite the engineering feat here. Just miles and miles of this. Oh God. It looks like there's a tunnel for the freeway up there, and right here we have a rest area for pilgrims. Look at this. Big rest area. And here comes another information sign coming up. It says in 500 meters. So we must be getting close to the next town, Trabadello, I think it's called. Here's a sign for Trabadello. And I believe down here, the way is taking a right and going into town and getting off this highway and taking a smaller town, or like a town road. Here comes by a guy with a trailer. Most of the time when I've seen that, it's because they're picking grapes and they're using the trailer for hauling grapes around. I haven't seen any vineyards around here, but before Villafranca there was quite a few. Here looks to be a little moat area that maybe people use for camping. Maybe that's why they mow it. And we're still coming into that town. We've had signs for it, exit signs. We had the Trabadello tunnel on the freeway. We still ain't there. So hopefully we'll see it when we get down here on the corner. Some logging here. I don't know where they got cut down the trees, if they're like up on the hill or how that works. But there's logs. And hopefully we're coming into town here. I think I see something, some sort of structures or something coming up. Okay, there must be a sawmill around here. There's a whole bunch of wood stacked up. That one's leaning right there. Looks like some of this wood could just fall right over. And the river's right over there. Sounds like there could be a dam or waterfall or something like that. I hear the rushing water. I don't know. These stacks of wood don't look too safe to me. So here we're coming into town. Looks like there's a cafe right here. Maybe I'll stop for a Coke. Let's see what we can see across this railing here. I don't know, there's some sort of waterfall down there. This looks like it might be the sawmill right here, but because it's Sunday, it's not going. Yeah, it looks like there's some sort of, what do you call it, ramp system, conveyor system, and so that's where they saw the logs up. We've seen a lot of logs and a lot of sawed up lumber. And here's the place that has fair trade coffee. Evidently that's a big deal for some people. But since I don't drink coffee, it's alright. I think it should have fair trade coffee, but I just don't participate. The cast of Susie, lady, she was interviewed on the internet, bought this and made it into a albergue. Looks like it's closed now. I heard she was sick. Hopefully she's not, but she's alright. I was wondering if I should knock and see her, but it's not open at the moment. Later on it'll be open. Up to the Burgue Municipal. Looks like it's got well, it says Manau beer there. That looks like it might be a bar too. We're steadily going uphill. I think this is the spot where you join in when you come down from the mountain, when you take the mountain road, which I'm not sure how many people take the mountain route, but I'm sure it's less than probably 10%. We got kind of like a little gully here. They need more of a wall here. It's like the wall broke down. The tunnel for the freeway over there. Wow. This is an engineering feat, this road here. Wow. Couldn't get a really good shot of it. Maybe it'll happen in a little bit, or maybe we're going a different way. We seem to be curving to the right, and the freeway's curving to the left. To get this guy who's rolling this stuff, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but that's what he's doing. We've got another case where we're going underneath the interstate, and it looks like we're turning to the left here, evidently. And going down to another road. Okay, we're going over this bridge, over the river Valcarce, right there. To the left, supposed to be like a camping spot, someplace. According to the road sign, it must be up here ways. Okay, we crossed the river again. It was right there, and like I said, right down here to the left is a camping spot down that way, and up here there's a freeway, and it looks like they put a roof on the freeway so the rocks would not fall down on it. I think that's what the deal is. Here's the river Valcarce again. Every time I go across it, I keep saying, well, that might be the last time. And saying that for the last 5 times. All I can say is there must be one hallelujah of a spring up here to feed that river there. We keep going up and up and up, and the river is still flowing at a really good rate. We're getting into some sort of interchange here. Might be coming into Vega de Valcarce, and gotta watch for cars. I got some other pilgrims coming up on me. Here's the rivers right down there. There's the other pilgrims. There's a whole bunch of electrical panels up on that hill there. And Here, evidently, we're in the town. There appears to be a tour group over there. And here's some logs. So they do logging in this area here. We're in this town here, La Portella. And it does look like it's got a hostel here, El Peregrino it's called, and maybe cafe. And now I know what's going on. This guy here is driving the van so his wife can hike the trail. That's what's going on. So I've seen the guy several times and the gal several times, but I never seen them with their van. So here we go. Hola. So we go through the streets, and here's some statues and you name it. But I thought we were gonna come to Vega de Valcarce pretty soon, and then this town kind of popped up. Here's a cute little church with 3 bells, that kind of design that they have. But I don't even, there was an albergue in this town. I don't think it would be open. Oh wait, it is looking like it's open. Maybe I'll go in and pray. Pray I make it to the end. Here it is. Oh, very beautiful. Very good. All right, I went in that cute little church and I prayed. The main thing I prayed for was that I would get to Santiago. And looks like we're leaving town right now, La Portella. Oh, look at this, it's the rock and roll pizza place. Right there. Sounds good. I want to get to my albergue. It says Vega de Valcarce 1, and this other town is right here, Mesta is coming up right now. All right, we went on the other side of the guardrail there. That turned out to be a very poor decision. It just was hard hiking, and there's nobody hardly driving on this road anyway. This is the town with the roadway up above it, right here. Mesta, something like that. And I'm still kind of itching to get to my albergue, and it's getting to be a little late. I still got a ways to go to get to it. So it says they got a public park down that way for pilgrims, and it looks like there's a cafe here. Might have ice cream. Maybe that'd be the way to go, although it is kind of cool. I don't know if I need ice cream, but that's, I guess it does, but I'm going to keep going. There's another town coming up before the town with my albergue. So I just want to keep putting the nose to the grindstone, putting one foot in front of the other. Here. It's this Pharmacia, 1,200 meters, so we must be coming in and out of the town. And there's the river there, the Valcarce. I must be coming into Vega de Valcarce. It is still running. This river's more like a creek now, but it's still running pretty good. We're coming into Vega di Valcarce. And this is the little town. Well, I've been waiting for it for a while. I didn't realize there was 2 or 3 other towns before this. But this is the town with the freeway way frickin' above it. Look at that. God. I'd be scared to drive across that bridge there. That's a really tall bridge. People must have thought they were nuts when they built that freeway up there. But I guess it's been working. Here's kind of the old engineering, this house, and the new engineering, that big bridge above it. Right there. There it is. I'm almost so scared to even walk under it. It is such a massive work of engineering here. Here's a footing here. That is just incredible. Look at that. I can't even bend over to look that far up. But here's the rest of the town. This town here, Vega di Valcarce, is a really long town. Up that way is the municipal, below that bridge there. And, but I'm still headed to the next town where I reserved on booking.com. Looks to be a church down here. So, but this is a bigger town than I thought it was. It just keeps going and going and going and going. Here's another cafe that looks open down here. This is one of the few churches that have real candles. And I lit one just praying for everybody on the Camino, that they're well, they fulfill their what they need to do from the Camino. They seem to be protesting wind energy in this town. Evidently, they might be planning to put turbines on these mountains around here, like they've done it on several other mountain ranges. Here's another example of the freeway way up there again. I think there's a town down here, and it must be right over the town. That's amazing. This is the spot where there's 2 guardrails. I don't think you're supposed to walk between them. In some places, it just doesn't look like there's enough room to walk in between them. Like up here where it was smacked in. We've had 2 cars pass me by, so the traffic is not so intense. There's a nice little picnic area here, and I'm sure this must be the Valcarce again, this little river here. Maybe it's the headwaters. It looks kind of like a spring here. Maybe it is a spring, or at least it's like, looks like it might be dammed up. And there is that freeway again. Wow. We're coming out to the outskirts of town, and here's another housing development here that's been abandoned. I find that to be quite amazing, that would be allowed to happen. Looks like they got so far and that was it. Boom. Leaving this Rutiland, but I thought I seen another village kind of around the curve in the valley down there. Okay, I gotta go down here into the main part of town, which I think's over to the left here. There's a church over that way. I think that may be where my albergue is. And then, like I said, over the next day, we're going up these mountains to Osaburo. So the fun has begun. Okay, this may be the Balcarces again. And we're coming, there's another sign for Las Herrerias. And here's another sign for it. But we're coming down into the, I guess, the main part of town. Okay, I'm at the albergue. Here's what an albergue looks like right here. Yeah, I'm at this albergue right here. It's really nice. The Casa Lixa. And the unique thing about this little town is that there's cows right in town. Right across the main street, there's like cows, a cow pasture, which is kind of unique.